Greetings, friendship. My name is Pastor Meshach Canyon, and I'm coming to you today with a special announcement about the remainder of our church activities in the 2020 calendar year. On Monday, August 10th, our administrative council met and we decided that it would be best to cancel all events, classes, and groups that have been planned or anticipated for the remaining months of 2020. The reason we did this is because many of our programs are not in line with the pandemic recommendations that our leaders have handed down to us. So rather than planning in the hopes that things might get better, then possibly having to cancel at the last moment, we've decided to just clear the slate completely. Now, I understand that sounds like bad news, but there is good news, so please keep on listening. The good news is that we've also created a policy that could allow ministries, committees, and even outside groups to go forward with their planned events if they're able to modify their programming in a way that meets the guidelines that we've put in place. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. And this actually happened at the very beginning of this pandemic. So on the first Saturday of every month, many of you know that our missions committee has an event called Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Saturdays, where we can come and make PB&J sandwiches for many of our brothers and sisters who are in need of food. Well, due to the coronavirus restrictions, we couldn't meet in the ways that we were accustomed to meeting. So Joni Krieg, a member of our missions committee, thought of a way to go forward with the mission while adhering to the new guidelines that the government had set forth at that time. And because of her creative thinking, our PB&J ministry hasn't been disrupted. In fact, I think we've made more sandwiches during the pandemic that we would have made if there was no pandemic. Now, it may be the case that some of the programs or events that you had scheduled can be modified in the same way that Joni modified our PB&J Sandwich Saturdays. If you think that it can, then I'd invite you to get a copy of the policy and an application form from our communications director, Sharon Pino, at secretary_FUMC@fuse.net. Both of these will be available on Monday, August 17th. And after you've read it and come up with a modified plan, you can resubmit it to Sharon and a team of us will review your application. If you've demonstrated that you can go forward with this modified plan, then we'll be happy to help you schedule your event. Now, this also means that there may be some programs that we'll just have to wait until next year when things get back to a new normal to go along doing. So just to be clear, all scheduled programs and events have been canceled. If you'd like for your program to still take place, you can get a copy of the policy and application form from Sharon Pino beginning next Monday, and we'll review it for you to see if it fits the guidelines. If it does, we're going to help you schedule your event. By the way, this also includes our in-person worship services. That will probably be the first modified plan and application that's submitted to this team so that those who would like to return to in-person worship at the church can do so, and the rest can still participate online. And I hope to be able to come to you with a restart date very soon. So let me just close with this. I'm so thankful to serve a church that's filled with understanding people. We take seriously the health, safety, and growth of people in our church and in our extended community, and we want to do our part. So with God's help, let's work together, let's take care of one another, and create new and exciting ways of serving Him. See you soon.